The wait is over as President Biden finally announces $770 worth of one-time payment to Americans.
We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770. One-time payment.
I'm going to show you this entire video clip where President Biden announced this new payment for Americans who are impacted by the wildfires in California. And this check is not just for the people who are affected by these wildfires, but the people who are living in these surroundings. Remember that people are devastated right now. They lost their homes, their vehicles, their jobs, as well as a number of people lost their lives too. And this is not the only check that you'll be expecting. There will be more coming, and I'm gonna break down each and everything, but all I need is just a little favor. It's gonna take only 2 seconds of yours to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start. So the news is here that thousands of Americans were waiting for. Joe Biden announces stimulus checks for people impacted by California fires. One thing that you need to remember that this check is not only limited to the people who are living in that area who are affected with this wildfire. This check is also for the people who are living in the surroundings because they're also impacted with the shortage of food and of course by the shortage of inventory like basic necessities. So make sure that you understand this properly because remember that these checks are just announced and this is a one-time payment that will come to thousands of Americans. And one thing is for sure that more help is coming and more help is already on the way. Remember, this is announced by President Biden and he's in the office for the next 6 days. Means President-elect Donald J. Trump could also be announcing a bigger payment to a number of people who are affected with this wildfire. So let's watch this entire video clip from Biden, what he said about this payment and what's the next relief that is coming to Americans.
We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770. One-time payment. So they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that, and $5.1 million has gone out.
So as you saw that $770 worth of one-time payment is coming, but the biggest question is that is it enough? And this is something that we all need to understand right now. Remember, this is just a glimpse of the relief that is coming to a number of Americans who are living in California and impacted by this wildfire. Means that more relief could be coming by the state and by the upcoming administration. President Joe Biden said on Monday that people impacted by California wildfire will receive a one-time payment of $770 so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and other prescriptions. The announcement sparked a wave of criticism and anger on social media, with many complaining that one-time payment was not enough, especially in the Golden State where the cost of living is higher than much of the rest of the country. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this relief from President Biden? Is $770 one-time payment is justified, especially when we see the cost of living in California because it's indeed higher than most of the US states? Well, $770, a number of experts and analysts are saying that this is not less than a joke. It should be a monthly recurring payment of $770 or at least a one-time payment of $5,000. Well, remember that a number of Californians lost their houses, they lost their vehicles, they lost their work, they lost their memories, and a number of people lost their life too. So $770 is indeed not going to help them. This is a peanut of a relief that these recipients deserve. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this step from President Biden? And don't forget, President-elect Donald J. Trump, who's going to be in the office in 6 days from now, he's also going to pass a relief. And when it comes to the relief, we remember that when the stimulus checks were given to Americans, President Trump put his name and signature on those checks. So of course, he's certainly going to do something big for these victims who were badly affected with this wildfire, and they're indeed devastated. One thing is for sure, that $770 worth of one-time payment to the people who lost everything is no less than a joke. So again, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? Do you really think that $770 is something that these people deserve? And all of the things and all of the hardships that these people are facing right now will be compensated by this $770, or it's going to be another joke in the portfolio of current President Joe Biden, because he's been criticized a lot when it comes to the relief to Americans. When it comes to Social Security, he never did anything for seniors. He never did anything for kids. He never did anything for the people who are suffering right now. The homelessness has risen to 18% and it's now in double digits. Can you even imagine that we have billions of dollars to give to other countries while our own people are homeless? And this is the biggest concern right now when it comes to the current president and current administration. We cannot say anything about the upcoming administration, and we hope that things will be better in the new term of President-elect Donald J. Trump, but fingers crossed, anything could happen. And right here, I would like to ask you, and this is a very important question. Again, do you really believe that $770 is something that the people in California deserve or they need right now? Or it should be a bigger relief, such as a $5,000 worth of one-time stimulus check, or it should be monthly reoccurring payments of at least $2,000 for 2 years until the people who are suffering right now can get back their life on tracks. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.